it's Katie from heykatie.net, and today is day 23 of Vita. Come on. And that is vlogging every day in August, also known as Vlogust. So for the last 23 days, I have been bringing daily videos, most of them with a creative slant, some of them cop-outs, but I've been doing my best. So today, it's been a while since I've done an actual, creative craft with you. And I've talked about before how into bullet journaling I've become, which is the greatest thing in the world. Who doesn't love the bullet journal? My current bullet journal is right here. It's my yellow one. It's got loads and loads of spreads inside so far. But I heard about the Nuuna. Have you heard about the Nuuna? It's this notebook. It can be used as a bullet journal. It doesn't have to be used as a bullet journal. And people were raving about it because apparently the paper quality is better. The dot matrix inside is smaller, so you can do more. And the cover is like this soft suede-ish thing. So I went on Amazon and I bought one, and it took forever to come. I think it was 15 days to come, which is unheard of. I have Amazon Prime. Come on now. And it got here, and I have to be honest, the inside is awesome, but I don't like the cover at all. It is a very soft suede, but I chose badly. It was the only one available, to be honest, but I chose this vibrant orange and white cover, which has yes on one side and no on the other. But I don't know how well you can see inside. Oh, you can't see it very well. But the paper is very nice. It's thick. It doesn't ghost or bleed through quite as much as my my Lighthouse 1917. And so I decided the only thing for it, if I'm ever going to use this, is to create a book cover. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. And to do this for this size, basically you're going to need, I'm doing it with duct tape. And I've got a whole lot of, you can see over here, I have a whole ton of different duct tape designs, and I haven't quite decided which one I'm going to use yet, but the beauty of this is it's removable. So if I don't like it, I can put it on a different notebook. Anyway, what you're going to need is you're going to need your duct tape in whatever style you want, and you're going to need paper to fit over your book. I'm just using regular typewriter paper, printer paper, because it's pretty good for covering this if you do it sideways. There is a tiny bit, I don't know how you can see, there's a tiny little ridge here, but we're going to overlap the duct tape to make it bigger than the paper, so it should be fine. And you can see it doesn't go all the way around, so we're using 2 sheets, because the other thing is when it's finished, we're going to slip the cover inside, so you need enough that's going to go inside. If that even makes any sense. It is 8 in the morning and I'm very tired. So what you're going to do first is you're going to create a big sheet of duct tape material, basically like a big sheet of fabric, but made out of duct tape. And to do that, you're going to take, I'm just going to grab this real quick. Whoa, stay, don't fall. Mess. You're just going to grab your duct tape, and you're going to take your piece of paper, each of them in turn, and you're going to cover the front and back with duct tape in nice even rows. It's best if you do a patterned paper or a plain paper, but a repeating pattern like this, so you can line it up when you do the next one. Otherwise, you're going to have a little bit of a problem because I have done this with paper or duct tape that was not a repeating pattern, and it makes it extremely difficult. So something like this is just perfect. Anyway, you can do this without the paper. I don't recommend it. I mean, you can, but I find that it sticks to itself way more, makes it more difficult if you use this repeating pattern or whatever, and you just set it down face up. Or you could set it face down and make a big sheet of it and then turn it over and stick it, but it just tends to stick to itself. So I try and do it with paper because it makes it a lot easier. So does this even make sense? I'm so tired. All right, so let's get on with it. Okay, so the other thing that I would advise you, first of all, I've switched because I wanted something prettier, and this is very pretty. The other thing I would suggest to you is there are different brands of duct tape, but there's only one brand of duct tape. And duct tape, I think, is a lot better. One, because it's more durable, and I think it's easier to work with. And two, if you can see this, you get a lot more. So this is what I was going to use. This is duct tape, and this is my duct tape, okay? So first of all, you could see the duct tape is smaller. And if you look at the back, you could see how much more duct tape you get than this. And because this is a big project and you're going to need a lot of duct tape, I would suggest going for one that has a lot. So this one has 5 yards, and this one has 10 yards. So you definitely should go with one that has the most so that you don't run out. Because I have been there before where I started one and realized I didn't have enough to do the entire project. And I was like, damn, why? Because if you don't, unless you have another roll exactly the same, I do not. I have like 10 rolls that are all the same pattern, but they're all different colors. So yeah, it is what it is, right? Okay, I've been babbling for 6 minutes and I haven't actually got on with the project. So let's do that. Okay, so now we have this big sheet of duct tape paper, which I have wrapped around the book to see how it fits. And I've just basically tucked the end over the inside cover on each side. And you could just leave it like that. That would be fine. However, I prefer to make it look a little nicer. I don't know how well you can see, but there's about an extra 3/4 of an inch that sticks up. If you put it in the middle, then it's about 1/2 inch on each side, a little bit more than that. So we're gonna try and trim that down just the tiniest bit. And I found that the easiest way to do that is to have it flush with one side, and I actually have it overhanging just a tiny bit because I find that easier to deal with. So we'll find it trims a little better too. So we're just gonna overhang the bottom a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to just take my scissors and carefully trim around it while it's folded. Sounds a little crazy, but you can trust me. I'm a professional screw up. All right, so we're just going around, and we're gonna finish this nicely. So if you make a little mistake or it's a jagged edge, don't worry too much. All will be fine in the end. Okay, so I've taken off a nice big strip. It's a little better, but it's still not perfect. So I'm just gonna clean that up just a tiny bit. Ta-da. All right. And there we go. And again, because we're going to clean it up with tape, you don't have to worry too much if it's you do a crappy job, which, let's face it, I haven't done the best job. And then you just want to make sure it's fairly even all around, and it is. So then we're going to do the final finishing touches, which is we're going to actually take it out. So we have just the fabric cover. And we are going to use our tape. Where did it go? Here it is. And we're just going to go around all the way across the top and bottom with the pages folded. And that's going to allow us to slip the cover inside, and it's going to stay there. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is the finished product. You can see it's got clean finished edges. It's pretty good. So let's see how it fits. So now we've got the book, and we're just going to slip it right into the pocket. One pocket at a time. Perfect. And then we'll slip it into the other pocket by just slipping that cover right in there. Oh gosh, it's a tight squeeze because when we did the overlap, it just made it that little bit tight. But look, it fits. It's so pretty, and it's not gonna fall off. It's nicely in there on each side, as you can see. And it's completely removable. So if you want to keep it for a while and then you get tired of it, you can just make another one. Or if I suddenly decide I like the orange, I can start using it again. And I've still got the orange inside, which clashes a little bit with this. So you could, whatever you want, you could glue a new page inside to cover the orange. You could temporarily just tape something on, use washi tape to make it pretty. I will probably find a coordinating washi tape to this so that I can do the inside cover, because it clashes so much, and it's not a bad thing, but it's not something that I think is very pretty. But yeah, that's my new cover for my Nuuna. It's beautiful, isn't it? And it's all made out of one roll of duct tape. In fact, I have some left over, not very much. So I think I used just about 10 yards on this, which is kind of crazy. I could have used a little bit less. This could have been much shorter, but I used 2 full sheets of paper just to ensure I had maximum coverage. And obviously, like, you could measure and make it a lot better, and actually, you know, if you're scientific minded and want to actually do something properly measured, then that's your prerogative. It's not something I'm interested in. I like to eyeball things. I've never made one of these before, but I know the general gist of how to make a book cover, so that's what I did. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it turns out. It's so pretty. It's something I can take with me. I'm not ashamed of, and it just hides a myriad of secrets. You can also, because of these things are pockets, you can keep, you know, pads of paper in there, or stickers, or any labels, or anything you want on either side. So you've got this built-in little folder that will help you. And I don't know about you, but I'm super excited. I think it looks great and I can't wait to use it. So there you go, a proper craft for all you BuJo people out there, or just anyone who likes to cover their books. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I promise I'm not this long-winded usually, and I am usually much better organized. And yeah, check me out on social media. I'm at HeyKatieBlog everywhere, and my website is heykatie.net. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day of Vita. Bye!